What's up, YouTube? This is G-Mac, another video. I just done a video and got all the way through it and published it and couldn't hear nothing, so I do apologize about that. But anyway, this is going to be about one of the biggest problems I see out of myself and other people trying to rush the process. And rushing causes you to do a lot of things, man. You go on tilt, you over leverage, you over trade, you get your psych gets down. So I just want to remind you that this is a marathon, not a sprint. I know a lot of people don't like hearing that, but it's the truth. We have to learn from each individual mistake, and that's kind of, I'm practicing what I'm preaching. You saw me blow. I had 3 accounts working on a 4th one. I had one bad day out of the month and lost everything, and that's ridiculous. That is being undisciplined, and a lot of us go through that, but instead of getting down about it, we have to learn from it. And I'm going to show you how I'm coming back. I did get funded again. This is a Thursday trade. I didn't trade Friday. I wanted to go into the weekend with good spirits, all that. So I'll give you a little breakdown of what I was looking for and how I can improve on that. I was looking for all-time highs to get hit, and they did. 5-minute chart on Thursday at the macro time right here, 9:45, 9:50 macro. I get right in. I get in at 50. Yeah, right there. I mean, boom. Is that at the low with this? 49. So as we're pulling down and going up, I'm in. I didn't have no drawdown on this trade. It was beautiful. And that don't look like a lot from this candle from here to this high. That's 40 handles. I got out at like less than 30. And what I'm looking at is it ran 200 handles. It hit my objective. My objective was, let's go to a daily, okay? My objective was this high, and that's where we got to. And I've got to be able to hold at least a runner. So my goal, my challenge to myself was, okay, I do journal my trades, but I don't keep track of my data. Like, okay, I got out here, it ended up running to here at this time, higher high at this time, So I did journal that it did run another, almost 200 handles in my favor, just to track my data, not to beat myself up about it. I'm good with, I use 5 macros, and after the commissions and cuts, 253, I'll take it, 30 handles. If I get 30 handles every day with 5 to 10 macros, I could replace my job and I could go live wherever I wanted. So that's the goal. I did put VWAP on my chart. I really don't like indicators and such, but to kind of tell you how I look at the market, I go to a 4-hour. I got these vertical lines deviating the week, last week, 2, 3, 4, basically last 30 days. And I've got this low in mind. There's a lot of liquidity down here if we was to get bearish. But I've got to, this is not really what I chart on. This is my execution platform, Top Step X. It's got everything you need. I'll show you my my settings are 200, which if I'm using 5 macros, that's 20 points, and I usually try to keep it within 10. But if I use a contract 10 macros, that gives me 10 points targeting 50, or 20 points targeting 100. It's 1 to 5. But this is my risk plan that I'm sticking to. First trade, 200. Take a loss. Second trade at 100. Take a loss. Third trade at 50. $50. 350 max. That way I can't blow a gasket in one day. That would take me a solid week of losing, and I would still, have one to 2 trades left, and that's the goal. I just put this on there for poops and giggles. 2% in a day, I think I should be done, but we'll see how that goes. That's why I like Top Step X as an execution platform. And the only reason I don't like the charting is, I will give you an example here. Um, I like the fair value gap indicator. It lets me, keep track of order flow. Like right now, okay, we hit external. So I'm thinking we're going to come back to internal. So where is that? Well, that could be on a weekly. The internal is this fair value gap. But if you go down to a 4-hour, it's, this one, two, this candle hasn't been closed in. So we could trade lower and go higher, or we could trade lower and invert. But I'm not trying to guess it. We could go up a little bit, but the information that I've studied on seasonal tendencies is, election time. Yeah, we're gonna rally, but the second to third week of November, the 14th through the 21st, we normally make a significant low and then rally. So keep that in mind. We could break bearish, and if we do, where we're going to go. This is a 4-hour chart. Like I said, there's a lot of liquidity down here and under these lows, so we could come in here, take out before we rally up, or we could keep going up. We just have to let more candles print and follow the order flow. I'm not trying to predict anything, but I do see a sell-off in the next week or two. If I'm wrong, call me out on it. It's just the studying I've done. I'm not saying this week could be extremely bullish and then the next week it could do it, or it could not do it at all. But all I'm doing is encouraging you all, like myself, to stop rushing, because bad habits come from that. We're going to overtrade. We're going to go on tilt. We're going to over leverage. We're going to have a bad mindset. We're going to always be thinking like, gosh, I got to get this back. We have to trust our model, and our model's going to deliver. And when it don't, we have our risk parameters set to keep us from getting burnt out in one day and in 1 week. You shouldn't lose your account in 1 week, even if you had a string of losses. So just remember, this is the long game, and I'm speaking to myself too. We have to be able to have the discipline to set rules and abide by those rules. And if we can't do that, we're in the wrong business. And I'm not preaching to you, I'm preaching to myself, because you saw I had 3 funded accounts, I had multiple payouts, and then just boom, gone. 1 day. And that is just ridiculous. That is an undisciplined, emotional person on tilt trying to get back 1 day's loss. And I'm not doing that no more. I'm not. I said I've been preaching to myself forever, but I'm sick of it. I'm tired of it. It's embarrassing, and that's why I created this channel, for accountability and to show what a struggling up and coming trader is going through. And if there's anything I can do for you, leave me a comment. I'll do my best to make a video about whatever you want. I know I'm not the best at the editing, but your support to me is just, you're helping a guy, just an everyday blue-collar guy from southeastern Kentucky. This is my dream, is to be able to get better at this, to help others, to break the generational curse of poverty for their family. And, if there's any addicts, recovered addicts that need help with that sort of thing, I'm all ears to that, because I went through that. And, I'm just trying to build a society, a community of people, not a society, a community of people, a like-minded people driven towards the same goals, that we can hold each other accountable, pick each other up when we fall, and get through this together, because I know we can. And I appreciate you all so much. And I pray for you all on the regular. I truly do. I want you all to succeed in whatever you're doing. It don't even have to be trading. It could be whatever. Peace and blessings. God is good, and I appreciate you all so much, and have a good day. Good luck trading, all that good stuff. If I can get onto the screen. Okay.